That's it. Yes, I'm saying, wow, look who's here. Here we go, everybody. I don't know if we're on Instagram, but I guess we'll find out. I think it's actually going. But I'm just going to say, wow, look who's here. It's Sally Green. Sally, I'm so happy that you're here today. Thank you for being my guest.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Sherry, for accommodating me.
Well, we are here because we are doing something very special. Sally Green is the author of The Cutest Baby Dragon. Is that the most adorable thing ever? Oh my gosh. It is so cute, and it is the cutest story. So, Sally, I want you to tell our viewers a little bit about, because we're streaming all over the place right now. Tell our viewers a little bit about how The Cutest Baby Dragon came to be.
Yeah, well, this is a poem that I wrote. In fact, I called it My Best Friend, the poem for a long time. But it's about a little dragon who shows up at the little kid's house and gets into trouble. And the kid winds up getting blamed for it. But it's a cute story. Like I said, I wrote it probably I was in my 20s, and I was a Sunday school teacher for a number of years. So this was a story that I had written and told to my kids there, and they all loved it. And I always thought that one day I would make it into a children's book. And a few weeks ago, Linda had asked me to do some research on publishing children's books, and I did a whole bunch of research on it. And I was like, you know what? I think I can do this. And so I took, I don't know, it was probably a whole week of like going on at night when I had a couple of hours and just playing around with the graphics and playing around with the words. I had to expand it a little bit. I had to change some things, but it was just so much fun to just focus on it and put it all together. And then after I did it and I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so adorable. And the story is really cute. So I'm really excited about it. It just came out on Amazon a couple of days ago, so I'm launching it today. It's available, and it's an 8 by 10, so it's a nice big book for little hands to hold. It's got the glossy cover, so if they spit up on it, you can just wipe it off. But yeah, it's just it's fun to do something. I'm used to being part of books, being writing my chapters in the collaboration book. So this is my first solo book, and so I'm really excited about it, and it's fun to have something that's like my own, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you know what's really fun is, I mean, you've helped so many people on the other side of the aisle, but it's fun to have, to get to talk to you in this. I know you've written many collaborative books before, but this is a completely new space, being in the children's section. And I too have a whole bunch of ideas. So you actually inspired me to think, maybe I just need to finish that. So I'll just say thank you in advance for that, to that I can make that happen as well. So it's been great inspiration for me. It is beautifully done. I have to say, it is so pretty. And I know that you did all the illustrations in that yourself, which was incredibly impressive. I'm sure it was a learning process as well. But this is not, writing itself is not new to you. I think you've been writing for many years, of course. But what is it? Is it different for you writing the children's book and the children's story and fleshing that out? Is it different than the creative place that you come from, rather than your when you're writing the collaborative chapters?
It is. And I think, you know what, maybe it's easy for me to go back and pretend that I'm a kid. Um, I've always had that active imagination, and but I really enjoy writing, especially for the kids. I mean, uh, I was talking to, yeah, on another interview earlier, and I was saying, I've always been the one to sit with the kids. I was the oldest grandchild. I had 23 first cousins. And so when we would get together, I was the babysitter. I was the storyteller. I would get all the kids in a circle, and I would make up silly stories and do silly songs. And it's always been, who I was. And so this kind of just came naturally to me. And it was something that I mean, years ago, I took a whole course on writing children's books and I never did it. You know, you take those courses and those classes and you just put it on the back shelf because life happens, right? So this was, you know, I had actually, I didn't have the time, but I made the time to finally say, you know what, okay, I'm going to do something in 2024, and this is my first project of this year, and hopefully not my last. And now I have all these ideas percolating with new adventures for my little baby dinosaur to embark on. You know, maybe going to grandma's house and eating all the cookies, or
Oh,
something,
yes, that sounds so fun, I love it. It's gonna have its own little personality. I think mine's gonna be a cat.
There you
Because I
go.
do haven't fleshed out that far. My children's series will be in a cat because I love cats. So anyway, that is so exciting, Sally, and I'm so proud of you for stepping out of, into something that you actually hadn't done before. It's an inspiration to all of us other writers, and also an inspiration to really step out in courage. I know that you wrote this poem quite a while ago, and you had to do some edits and add, for the book. But I think sometimes people just put that on the shelf, that kind of stuff, and just leave it there thinking it'll just never happen or you'll never get to it. So I'm super proud of you for picking it up and just saying, you know what, I am going to do it. That's
Thank
amazing. And it's not an accident that you are a wow warrior and are just proving once again why you are that wow warrior, because you are always living out that legacy, and books are a huge part of our legacy. So I want to thank you so much. Let's just circle back around though and tell people, I know you mentioned where you could get it, but let's talk again one more time about where people can get the copy, because I know you actually, if they go to the link, they're going to be able to possibly get an autographed copy.
Yeah, I'm ordering autographed copies. I bought a whole bunch of copies my own. So I said, you know what? If someone wants an autographed copy, I'll sign them in, throw them in the mail personally to you. So if you go to the cutestbabydragon.com, there's a link there where you could buy it on Amazon, or you can order your autographed copy directly from me. So that'll be fun.
Oh, that's so nice. And if they so desire, can they reach out to you if they would like it personalized to a specific child?
Absolutely.
Ah,
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that. You know why I'm asking.
I
So
do.
awesome. Thank you so much for that, Sally. So be sure to check it out. You can go to the cutestbabydragon.com and grab your copy of this incredibly fun book, beautifully done by Sally Green, and or you can go to Amazon. But you know what? Why not get one from her that has her sweet
Yeah.
signature in it? I think that's the best part. So
Pleasure.
anyway, congratulations, Sally, on writing your own history and writing yourself into children's literature. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
Have a great day. Don't forget to pick up your copy of The Cutest Baby Dragon at thecutestbabydragon.com. Have a great day, everyone.